Hi, welcome to my another session, and today we are going to see about IEEE 802.11, that is wireless local area network. All know about the IEEE 802 standard. It is meant for wireless communication, and in that wireless communication standard 802.11, it stands for wireless LAN, and it is a committee formed from working group to develop IEEE 802.11 specifically devoted to wireless LANs. This standard has a chart to develop a MAC protocol and the physical medium specification. Among the different wireless standards of 802.11, it has been again classified into 802.11a, b, c, d, e, g, and I as well as n. These things makes the MAC layer, the frequency of the MAC layer, to be getting varied in that modulation techniques, starting from 802.11a, which uses OFDM technology with 5 GHz. This variation in the operating frequency makes the physical layer to enhance the operation and as well as to improve the quality of service and extend the operation of the physical layer with the data rates and as well as security and authentication to improve the data mechanism. This wireless standard has been obtained from different vendors with successful interoperable capability, and the Wireless Ethernet Compatibility Alliance has got the industry consortium, and that is formed in 1999, and it is renamed into Wi-Fi Alliance for the 802.11 products. The classification of 802.11 will be the extended service set and basic service set BSS. Two basic service sets can able to communicate with the distribution system DS with a portal and as well as standard of IEEE 802.x LAN. On the whole, these things will be categorized into extended service set ESS. The basic service set consists of some of the number of stations executing the same MAC protocol in a same shared wireless medium. The BSS may be isolated or it may connect to a backbone distribution system through an access point and the portal address. In the BSS, the client stations do not communicate directly with one another, whereas in an IBSS, all the stations that can communicate directly without any access point between them, and the IBSS is typically an ad hoc network, that is infrastructure-less network. In an extended service set, it consists of two or more basic service set that can be interconnected by a distribution system. Along with that, the portal address is also being used in ESS. The IEEE 802.11 is having an operating modes with the classification of based on the infrastructure and as well as infrastructure less networks, that is ad hoc networks. In an infrastructure network, it uses one wireless access point with one wireless client, whereas in ad hoc network, all the wireless clients communicate directly with each other without the use of an access point. Terminologies used in IEEE 802.11 we will see one by one. First, it will be access point. It is having an entity that has a station functionality and an access to the distribution system through with the wireless medium for associated station. Next will be the basic service set. It is a set of stations controlled by single coordination function, and we will see the coordination function, the logical function that determines when an operating mode within a basic service set is permitted to transmit and may be able to receive protocol data units. We will be having distribution system, in which a system that is used to interconnect a set of basic service sets and the integrated LANs to create an extended service set. And we will see extended service set. It is a set of one or more interconnected basic service sets and integrated LANs that appear in a single basic service set to the layer at any station associated with one of these above mentioned basic service set. Here, sent in this 802.11 will be in frame, that is the MAC protocol data unit, and the protocol data unit will be the data exchanged between two MAC entities. The service data unit will be the information that is delivered as a unit between MAC users, and the device that contains an IEEE 802.11 will be the MAC and the physical layer. The terminology of 802.11 says it has the service data unit SDU and the protocol data unit PDU, and each will be present near the logical link control and the medium access control layer. The SDUs may be fragmented or aggregated to form a PDU. The PDUs have a header specific to the layer. The distribution system performs two services, that is distribution services and integration services. The distribution services will be from one basic service set to another basic service set, whereas the integration service will be between the integrated IEEE 802.x LAN, and it takes care of any address, translation and media conversion, and in order to exchange the data. For the basic service set, the stations will go through an access point at the basic service set. In an extended service set, the information about the stations will be given to the distribution system that is provided by the association related services. The station must be associated before the distribution system that can deliver or accept the data from it. There are three mobility transition types, that is node transition, basic service set transition and extended service set transition, that will be between the basic service set and different extended service sets. Along with the three mobility transition types, the association related services has three more operations, that is association, reassociation and disassociation. The association, the station must establish a connection with a particular basic service set. The reassociation enables an established association to be transferred from one access point to another, whereas the disassociation gives a notification from either a station or an access point that an existing association is terminated. The IEEE 802.11 medium access control does three more operations that is reliable data delivery, access control and as well as the security. These are the functions that will be covered by this medium access control layer. This medium access control layer has an algorithm, and it has two types of proposals for the MAC algorithm. One is distributed access protocol and the centralized access protocol. In distributed access protocol, the distribution and the decision to transmit over all the nodes using a carrier sense mechanism has been carried over, and in centralized access point, which involves the regulation of transmission by a centralized decision maker or the medium. This diagram shows the protocol layer of IEEE 802.11, in which it has LLC, logical link control, and the PCF, point coordination function, and distribution coordination function DCF, along with the physical medium such as 802.11a, b, g, n, and 802.11ac. These are the MAC layers. The distributed coordination function has a sublayer which uses CSMA algorithm, and it doesn't use any collision detection mechanism because it is not having any practical implementation on these wireless networks, and it includes a set of delays that amounts as a priority scheme. This point coordination function PCF resides in a point coordinator also known as the access point, and it is used to coordinate the communications within the network. The access points waits for interframe space duration rather than distribution interframe space to grasp the channel. The channel access in PCF mode is centralized, and the access to the medium is restricted by the point coordinator, and they are allowed to do so by the point coordinator due to the priority PCF over DCF. The stations that only uses distribution coordination function might not gain access to the medium. To prevent this, repetition interval has been designed to cover both the contention free and contention based or distribution coordination function traffics. Data frames carry higher level protocol data in the frame body, and it has 8 data frame subtypes, and it is organized into 2 groups. First 4 group carries the upper level data, the remaining do not carry any user data. The data will be with the simplest data frame, and it may be used in both the contention and as well as the contention free mechanism. Data and the contention free will be sent along with the acknowledgement. Thank you.